Okay, so Zone Twin, everybody. I thought I was doing a voiceover while I was playing through this the first time, but unfortunately not. Um, so I'm actually recording a video of a video, so that I can like talk through this a little bit. So the first time I did this, it was with 52k attack, trendy necklace. This time I'm actually doing it with like 58k attack and void necklace, and it's because I want to make sure that I get through those bosses, and one of the ways to guarantee that is by saving up a little bit of energy on the floor before the bosses come, and then taking that just as they are spawning so that you get that 40% attack boost from Void Necklace. Already really low HP here. Kind of clutch trying to get those level ups like when it's absolutely crucial. So like just abusing the like second or two of invincibility that you get each time that you level up, and then run away, run away, run away as much as possible. Thought I was going to die here, got another level up just in the nick of time, and like these little things like really save the runs. So we've died here like much earlier than we want to. Probably want to survive like until about now, basically. Like there's an elite that spawns here in the top left. And if you can survive pretty much until he appears, you know that you've made it through this first like little section. You don't have to get the whole way to 1 minute 15, but like at least a minute. Like, is it a minute 5 he appears? Where is he? Here he comes, yeah. So at minute 5 he appears. Like, if you are basically dying when he comes, like, you know that you've made it. I've died quite a bit early here, but we've been gifted a 5x upgrade. So that's probably what saved this run. So now it's just a case of trying to make sure that we keep our AOQ up as much as possible. So we take the Molotov, and we're doing little spins here, trying to attack as many mobs as possible, get their shields down. Got Croaky in the middle there with his poison, like killing mobs as well for us. He's doing a great job. And you can see like we're actually maintaining AOQ. It's like bouncing between 4 and 5 seconds there in the top left. And we're just trying to stay like in the highest density areas possible, like, moving about the screen a bit. I'm going to take Guardian here because get those shield stacks down, let Croaky kill them, and just constantly moving from corner to corner as the density comes in. Probably could have gone down to the bottom left here a little bit quicker. But I mean, we're doing okay. Like we're up over 5 seconds now. It was sort of flicking between 6 and 7. So we've already made it through this first like difficult portion. So I know that when I was going through this the first time, I was sort of thinking, right, okay, we've already got through that difficult part. Let's start getting the range up, so that when we're collecting energy a little bit later, we're able to do that, somewhat easier. So now it's pretty much like just plain sailing the whole way until the first boss comes at like 3 minutes, 3 minutes 30. First boss is going to be easy. We're going to kill it, like no problem. He doesn't burrow or disappear or do any of that shite. We'll probably kill him and still have like 10 seconds of our AOQ left, So we'll see how that goes. You can see that there's a mine that has just spawned on the top right. And we're going to leave that there because with the flower boss that comes at like 6 minutes 30, if you're lucky, you're going to kill that flower boss with like 4 or 5 seconds of AOQ left. That's assuming that you've only got like, AF0 AOQ armor. Like, if you've got 30, 36 seconds, then this is going to be easy. But if you've only got 20 or 23, this is going to be quite a bit more difficult. So we've got our lance up to full. We just took the XP buff there. It's going to help us level up just a little bit quicker. And also we're not going to be taking any HP or armor buffs, so we can afford the slot going for the CD here. Again, it's really important to have your lance going off as quick as possible. That was the whole point of running Trendy Necklace on the first run. And now we're running Twin Lance, obviously, so we need to make sure that the slow attack speed of the weapon doesn't hurt us too much. There's nothing really else for it here. We could have taken Durian, but we're going to take the other option there. And as you can see, the first boss super easy, just disappears. Shouldn't have taken that magnet. That was one mistake. But we'll get Croaky back up. Leave the chest there for a second just to double check that we're killing mobs, and then we'll get the chest when we're happy that the densities come back in and we're going to be maintaining AOQ. Couldn't have asked for much more there on the power up. Force field and cooldown, absolutely great. So now the mobs are literally going to be no issue for the rest of the run. Like, we're just going to sail through them. The only difficult part left is getting through to 6 minutes 30. So at least, with the benefit of this being a video, we can just zip forward a little bit here. Okay, and we're going to zip forward to around 6 minutes, I think. So we'll go a little bit further. Okay. Well, a little bit further. So 6 minutes in the video doesn't correspond to 6 minutes in playtime. What are we up to now? A little bit further. Okay, so we're up to 5:24 here. We'll let this play out. So mobs haven't been an issue. We're just killing. I'm trying to pick up the gems as best I can on like the bottom half of the map, and leaving as many gems as possible on the top half, so that when the boss does spawn, I just pop into the top half for a split second, pick up those gems, level up, get that 40% boost, and mow the bosses down as quick as possible. At least at my level, my gearing, I don't have like red Murthia or anything like that. Twin Lance kills bosses a hell of a lot quicker than Murthia does at this point in the game. Like, I had been using Light Chaser up until a day or two ago, and Murthia was definitely the boss killer, and Light Chaser was like 100% mobs. But I don't have Void Power, and I wanted to figure out how to do this, so we've dropped Murthia, taken up Croaky. We've now got Twin Lance. Bosses aren't a problem. Croaky's doing a great job there of getting rid of those shield stacks. You can see the shield stacks like disappearing off the mobs in the top left or top middle of the screen as they come through the poison area. And like, you can also see this dark area that spawns around Croaky if you've got him awakened. And inside that area, everything takes an extra 10% damage. So like, if we're a little bit lucky, the bosses are going to spawn inside that area. They'll be coming up now. They spawn at like 6:32, 6:33. The message should just be coming up. There we go. I'm a little bit early here picking up the energy, but I'm actually going to get away with it because there's enough energy to pick up and get like a second level. And then you can see I try to stay on the left-hand side of the bosses, which is closer to the flower boss. And it also means that you're attacking both of them at the same time. You don't really want to be between the bosses at any point in time. You definitely want to be on one side of them or the other, so that you're attacking through one boss and also hitting the other. And you can see there we've done an epic job this time. We've been like 5 or 6 seconds left. I've got that mine on top right. I'm going to take that now. That's gotten rid of a shield stack for every single mob on the map. And it means that it's going to be easy to recover AOQ time now. So we'll make sure that we've got that done. And once we're up and running again, we're going to get Croaky back. And the rest of this is pretty much like real plain sailing. There's no further challenges to overcome. So we'll do the skippy skip. And you can see AOQ, even as I'm skipping through here, is just pinned at 22 seconds. Okay, what time are we up to? 8:50, another minute to go. Okay, so we go 9:38. So the last bosses are going to come. I'm doing the same trick as last time. You can see the bottom right area has very few gems, and I've been trying my best not to pick up those gems that are like spawning in the middle of the map. Okay, so I might nip up into the top right corner here. I can't remember. Finally got that crit skill coming through. Like, we did really poorly at getting crit and attack up, but we did well with everything else, and it kind of compensated for it. So the bosses are coming in now. I think I do a better job this time with collecting energy, being a little bit more patient. There we go. Just as the bosses spawn, I level up, attack through the bosses. These ones pose much less of a problem than the other one. There's your man down, there's the other guy down, and we've even got enough time to resurrect our buddy here before the end. So I cropped the video here. In a little moment, you can see the damage breakdown. I did a little bit less with like my Twin Lance. I think I got like 79 billion damage with it when I did it the first time in with Trendy. Doesn't really matter, I guess. So crop the video here, so we're not doxing ourselves. And you can see the gear setup. Got Twin Lance, and then just basic Deathwalker build. And then here you've got the pets that I use. So Croaky. Pause the video here for a little moment. But yeah, we've got Gargantua, CD down, and Vampirism to keep him alive, and also the XP skill to keep us leveling up a little bit easier. And then on the 2 assist pets, which I'll show you in a second, just range up and shot duration up, so durable and boost, and there's really nothing else for it. I didn't even bother to level up my Croaky. I've just realised watching this back, Murthy is still sitting there at level 74 and Croaky is level 1 presumably, so that could have been a little bit better. But yeah, hopefully that helps you all guys. There's 10 minutes on the button. Any questions, let me know.